What the duck, ladies and gentlemen? It's me again. Welcome back to my channel. Well, today I wasn't really motivated because got another visit from animal control today, and I haven't been able to speak to them yet, so I'm wondering what that's all about. So that's what's on my mind today. But I wanted to tell you guys about fly predators. Now, my first couple of years, I struggled with fly control during the summer. You know what I mean? I was using sticky traps and diatomaceous earth. And diatomaceous earth worked somewhat, but I still was getting a fly paper full of flies, plus still had swarms. But this year was my first year using fly predators. I don't know if you guys can see these tiny little bugs roaming around in there. They have started to emerge. Now, these are for fly prevention. You don't want to wait till you have an infestation and then try to use these. You want to stop them before they get to that point. That's how these work. They work by destroying the reproductive cycle of flies. Because they lay their eggs within the larvae of flies, so it stops them from reproducing. So it slows them down, I should say. So you'll still get flies that come in from other areas, but you can also use fly paper with these, because you put your fly paper up high enough, the fly predators stay low to the ground. So if you put your fly paper up high enough, it'll catch the flies, but won't catch your fly predators. I believe I only seen like one fly predator in my sticky traps when I change them out. I tell you, we had a little heat wave here. It was 90 degrees, over 90 degrees for like 4 days straight. Now, last year, if we had a time like that, I would have had a fly paper full of flies, plus still having the swarms, using diatomaceous earth, so everything got powder on it. Everything is white and crusty looking. But with these, I looked outside one day and I struggled to find one fly. You know what I mean? Because I use these in conjunction with my fly paper. Now, I get my fly predators from Spalding Labs. Now, the best thing to do is the year before. So start planning for next year. The year before, you set your schedule. You can pay up front, or you can pay it in as they ship. But I paid up front. And when it came down to the bottom numbers, this was much cheaper than diatomaceous earth. Because diatomaceous earth was costing me $30 a bag, and during the heat of the summer, I was buying like a bag a week from Amazon. And it becomes ridiculous in price. But here, for less than a bag of diatomaceous earth, I get a month's supply of fly predators. And it's longer than a month because they'll stick around, they'll reproduce themselves, and they'll still have. But the problem is flies reproduce faster than fly predators. So you have to keep replenishing the fly predators to keep them so they can outweigh the number of flies that you may have. So when you get on there, you'll ask the program. I mean, when you're making your order, they'll ask you what type of animals do you have, how many do you have, and they will work up a program for you of how many fly predators that you may need to conquer your fly problem. So for me, it was just basically 5,000 a week. Now, if you act now and use the link in my description, they will give you a double up order. So where they will give you twice as many fly predators to jumpstart your fly control needs. Or like, as they say, to supercharge your fly control. Now, like I say, it's best to start early spring. So by the time the summer months hit, fly predators out there, they're well established. But so some people try it after they already have a fly problem. Then they say, "Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work." Start it before you have a fly problem, and you'll never have a fly problem. I'm telling you. I was shocked. Like the first month I put them out, it took a while for them to get going. But then one day I walked out, and then you don't even notice it. You don't even, because you don't notice the fly predators, so you don't even notice that it's happening. But one day you'll walk out and you'll be like, it ain't no flies out here. And that's how it is. And so this is these are wonderful little creatures here. And I just wanted to make this video real fast, even though I wasn't in the mood to make a video, but I wanted to make the video because I'm about to put these fly predators out now. Because sometimes you'll get them and they'll still be in their little cocoons. So they'll start to emerge within a couple of days. Sometimes, during the colder months in the beginning of spring, I think the one took like a week. My first shipment took like a week before I started to see anything. But since it's warm out here now, these things, I just got these the day before yesterday, and they're already, they say wait till you see a dozen or so before you put them out, but they're already roaming around. So I'm about to go outside and sprinkle these around right after I feed the ducks. I like to feed the ducks first so they don't be trying to peck at this stuff here. I'm gonna go out here and cut some of these collard greens and give it to them, and sprinkle these fly predators around.